Greetings, GameCola faithful! This is the 10th anniversary podcast, Podtacular. You are here live, unless you're listening to this on the recorded one later. You are here live at GameCola Studios in our wonderful audience listening to all of us talk on the internet. Everyone introduce yourselves.
Hello everyone, this is Paul Franzen. I'm GameCola's editor-in-chief.
I'm Eric Regan, and I write Captain Eric's Super Thumbs, or Psychic Thumbs.
I am Matt Gardner, and I am customizing my banner in Diablo 3.
Oh, that's a very good contribution to GameCola.
And I am Christian Porter, and I write Top of the Heap, and what's that? One of the Power Gloves and Power Gloves and tinfoil hats. I always forget the name of my own thing.
Yes. What about Speak American?
And that too. Well, I'm
Poor
so
Players
ADD.
Paradise.
I'm so ADD. I have like 100 articles I do, so I just
go
go
over
to
your
who I'm
whole
most
seat.
interested right now.
Yes. But some of you current GameCola fans
Who's
might...
playing Life in the Dorms? I hear those sounds.
Uh-oh.
Is somebody testing my game right now? You probably
I
shouldn't.
thought
It
I
doesn't
heard
work
the sound
yet.
effects.
Did you? But I guess we should probably talk about things that anybody who is live in the chat room will have any idea what we're talking about.
Well, see, I was...
That might be inappropriate
I was-
to start the podcast.
Weird.
String theory.
Yeah.
I was actually going to mention...
Well, there was... Oh, go ahead.
It's the beginning of the podcast. We're already all talking over the top of each other. I was going to mention... Well, no, I guess Eric Regan has come back recently. But this is sort of... Eric Regan and Matt Gardner are very old GameCola staff members, and we may want to mention that.
Yes, that's true. Eric has been on the staff since, I believe, 2004, 2005. Matt has been on since the very beginning. Me and Matt basically started GameCola back in 2002, 10 years ago. Today, in fact. That's the anniversary thing.
What?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. Article about DragonWarrior.com.
Is that
I'm going to go
website
see if
still around?
DragonWarrior.com exists.
Yeah.
It's all
Very
go
first
crash
issue,
it.
10 years ago. It started with the Dear Readers. We had a review of NHL 1994. I wrote an article about...
It's not looking good for DragonWarrior.com, guys.
Dude, it exists. It has a hyphen between Dragon and Warrior.
Oh, that's a big difference.
It definitely exists.
10 years ago, GameCola was just a newsletter that I sent around to friends and family, basically.
Oh, that...
And now it is a global empire.
Yes. It is the...
That's very true.
the world's best video game humor website named GameCola.net.
I prefer the slogan, the world's only video game website.
Yes.
But there was one thing I was thinking we should do at the very start of this 10-hour podtacular.
Uh-oh.
Since today is not only an anniversary, but also a birthday.
Is it?
In fact, it was GameCola's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well,
it's Matt's
What's the
birthday.
difference?
Well, the difference is that you can't sing Happy Anniversary. Well, I guess
Why not?
there's probably a song called that.
You can.
We could do
Freaking
that.
mad.
Okay. I was thinking we should all sing Happy Birthday to GameCola, but we could perhaps sing Happy Anniversary to GameCola instead.
But we don't know that song.
Happy Anniversary to you.
Wait, don't go any further. You're going to get sued.
Well, if nobody wants to do it, we don't have to. Fine. I like my idea.
Paul, you gotta own it. Just start it. Just start singing.
No, because no one else is going to join in.
Is that
Wait,
what,
are we
is
singing-
what would make it hilarious?
are we singing Happy Birthday to GameCola? Is that what I...
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, are we ready? Come on, we can do this.
I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1... Happy birthday.
Happy
well, you guys-
Birthday.
You already messed it up.
GameCola.
Happy birthday.
Happy
GameCola.
It is your
Happy birthday
birthday.
to you. Oh, you guys are
And-
terrible.
It's the birthday.
This is awful.
And that birthday is yours.
And many more.
Yay!
I even counted it down, and then you
old
guys
are-
waited like 3 seconds before actually starting.
Happy birthday.
To you.
That's it for the podcast. We just have been informed that we are being shut down by the two little old ladies who own the rights to that song.
Yeah, true.
Good night, everybody.
They're not dead yet. Come on.
I was wondering about that, actually.
Yes.
You can't be alive forever. It doesn't work that way.
You sure?
So, who has a topic for us for this podtacular? Who wants to start us off?
Oh my god.
Wow.
I think that sounds like Matt Gardner wants to.
All right, Matt,
The
what's our first topic?
Dragon Warrior comic section just leads me to this MPAA warning about copying shit. It doesn't show me any
Why-
comics. What is this?
Oh, we should have saved him when we had the chance.
Yikes.
I found them.
Man, actually, back when GeoCities was shutting down, I actually went to a few of my favorite GeoCities websites and downloaded them.
Yes. Is Free Yellow still around?
Free Yellow?
That was what I used. I made a variety of websites on Free Yellow back in the day. I think
That was the
GameCola might have
lesser-known
actually
one.
been a Free Yellow site,
Yikes.
or maybe it was like Brave Pages or something. at one
Oh,
point.
Brave Pages.
I think GameCola was Brave Pages. But before that, I used to make Free Yellow websites,
Yikes.
including the predecessor to GameCola, Destined to Pupetry, which was
I thought you weren't supposed to talk about that anymore.
It's okay. It's been wiped completely from the internet. No one will ever find it.
I
I
found
have it.
There was a Xenogears fan site that I downloaded. It completely embodies what GeoCities was. It was amazing.
Has anyone ever visited the Space Jam website?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
It's still around.
Wait. Okay, I'm sorry. But the fact that you bring that up when literally on Friday, my friends at work were showing this to me.
It was making its way around the internet a few weeks ago. I didn't just randomly come across this.
Oh, really?
I can't take full credit. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I heard about it on a different podcast called My Brother and Me. They were talking about it there, so I had to go see it for myself.
So that's probably
And
where
it's this, yeah,
that's probably where my friends at work found it as well. Or I mean,
it's this just wonderful internet time capsule from like 96 or 97 or whenever the movie came out.
Yeah.
The site they have not touched this site since they put it up.
just the fact that it's in like 640 by 480 or something.
So if you could visit any one website for the rest of your life, I would first say GameCola, but then I would say Space Jam's website
Yes.
would be the second choice. Yes.
It was amazing.
What about Amsterdam?
They ruined it because they don't have the original up anymore. I mean, they can't legally because it's
I know.
got Disney.
It's terrible.
Old school internet. I think there might be some people listening to this, either live or recorded, that were not alive when some of these things were posted.
It's impossible.
Yeah, right.
Impossible.
No, I have a nephew. He was born in the 2000s, and he can like walk and talk and everything.
That
So
doesn't happen.
What?
Not at all. You're making stories up.
Your nephew, who was born 12 years ago, can talk.
It does
A
not
likely
seem
story.
it does not seem to me that the Zeros have been around for that long.
They're done.
That's so sad. That's the name of their generation, isn't it? The Zeros.
Yikes. Generation Zero.
So, who has a discussion
Well, that
topic
sounds a
for
little
us?
cooler.
Yeah, who does have a discussion topic? I was just gonna.
I have a discussion topic that is relevant to everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm worried.
Yeah, I'm concerned.
Diablo 3.
Wait. Okay, you said this
That
was
was Eric's
relevant to
discussion
everyone.
I did. So discuss.
So you lied.
I didn't lie.
So
Go.
it's really great.
Go.
Yeah. The beta is live this weekend. Is that true? Is that
Open beta
Yeah,
this
open
weekend.
Open beta, that's it.
Monday.
Yeah, so if it sounds like anyone throughout the recording today is not really paying attention to what they're saying, it's because they're actually playing Diablo 3.
Yikes.
That just would be unprofessional, though. Why would someone do that?
You're doing it right now, Eric.
I am not doing it.
You're thinking about it though.
Hey, you can't contain thoughts.
Have you and Matt been playing it this weekend?
We played a little bit. Yep. We played.
How is it?
Yeah, it's pretty great. Yep. So it's like Diablo but newer. It's crazy.
That's right. That's a pretty good description of it, actually.
Eric, you've been writing about video games for like 8 years now. You can do better than that.
You
No,
left
I
out
had
that
another
it's prettier.
topic a second ago, but I forgot it.
Oh yeah, it is prettier. So we got that going for us
There
too.
you go.
Oh, yeah. Wait. How do you feel about the bright colors? I remember there was a big kerfuffle about that.
It's
last
bullshit.
year.
I haven't
It
found
doesn't
any.
exist.
It
I've only
doesn't?
found very dark colors. No,
Really?
it's much more like Diablo. Well, at least the first area that you play in is much more like Diablo 1
Yeah.
than Diablo 2
It's like
was at all.
like Diablo 1 and 2, but you can see everything. Imagine that. So I guess that's what they mean by bright. It still
wonder-
has the same creepy dark atmosphere as Diablo, so I don't know what people are smoking.
Wonder
And
if
Diablo 2 had one part where it was a desert. That wasn't very dark and scary.
Have you came across anything yet that's equivalent to the forest area in Diablo 2 in that it's completely awful and you
Oh,
you
you're
mean
talking
the
about
jungle?
Act 3.
jungle,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're talking about Act 3.
Yeah, that's it.
No. They do have
Yeah.
little pygmies, except they're awesomeness because they carry treasure and they throw gold all over the place, and then you have to chase them down and kill them for more treasure.
Okay.
But no, nothing as annoying yet. But we can only play Act 1 in the beta.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I haven't touched Diablo 3 yet.
They made everyone feel like more powerful. Like the barbarian, when he hits stuff, he can send it like flying across the screen, and do these crazy leaps and stuff. And
Didn't they
Eric is really enjoying the Witch Doctor.
didn't they come out with
I'm
like
not-
a second
that's
StarCraft or something a while ago too?
Yeah,
I mean,
it came out like a
StarCraft 2.
year and a half ago.
I'm up on video games.
Yes.
Jenny,
They've also
what's-
recently, I don't know if you guys heard of this, but they recently took the Warcraft series, if you're familiar with that, and they made this like massively multiplayer online game about it, called
What?
help me out, Rick.
I think
I
it's
don't-
Warcraft
I don't-
Online, isn't it? Isn't it just Warcraft Online?
Yeah, I
Warcraft.
think-
No, it's like Warcraft Land. I think.
Warcraft
I
Land.
think
I
I've
think
heard of this.
Warcraft World is
WarQuest?
what it is.
I think it's WarQuest, right?
Oh, Warquest.
It
Yeah.
was made
No,
by
it's really cool.
Snowstorm
You can
Entertainment.
play with up to like 6 people at once. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you
What?
can almost have that many people in your group. It's
Wow.
really crazy.
People are saying it's going to be the biggest thing Snowstorm Entertainment's ever made.
Yeah.
I think it'll be
believe
a
it.
cold day in hell when this game does better than EverQuest.
EverQuest.
Yeah.
EverQuest, thank you.
Yeah.
Isn't EverQuest still around?
It not only
Sure
still
is.
around, it recently went free to play, if I'm not mistaken, or
Yeah.
free for the first like 40 levels or something ridiculous like that.
No, yeah, it's free to play.
Free to play, that's it, yeah.
Speaking of something ridiculous like that, is Ultima Online still around?
Oh man.
Sure is.
Yeah.
I was just playing it last week because I was really bored. Yeah.
I
Talk
just
about-
started playing Phantasy Star Online again
Wow.
Oh boy.
on private servers. I love it.
I started
Oh,
going in
right.
Prodigy chat rooms again.
What?
No, that's not true at all.
No.
Why isn't it true? Make it happen, Paul. Make it happen.
Yeah, wasn't there, speaking of old school GameCola, didn't we actually have our own GameCola UO shard at one point, or were we trying to set
Sure
that up?
did.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
did. It had like 4 people, and then it went under. And by went under, I mean I turned off the server.
And by 4 people, you mean me, you, Eric, and I don't know who else was around then.
Weirdly
Doesn't
enough,
matter,
every time I made a shard, if I put a website up for it, doesn't matter where, there was some weird person who would find it and join. Oh crap! My computer's gonna.
That was just Paul, though.
That was just during my daily Google searches for Matt Gardner and UO. I still continue them to this day, I'll have you know. Doesn't always work as well, though.
Didn't we
Must be,
People
quite
have found
disappointing.
my.
didn't we talk at one time about having
Oh,
a GameCola D&D session? Like a D&D podcast?
Yes, I actually very recently just suggested that idea again to Mike and Vanjie because actually Vanjie, this is news. Vanjie is going to be retiring Gamer Girlfriend shortly.
Yikes. Why are they
What?
breaking up?
Yeah. No, they are not breaking. No, she's
She can still write gamer ex-girlfriend.
No, it's more that she thinks, like, because the column was originally started, it was her, like, learning about what video games were, getting really involved in the, like, initially as someone who didn't ever really played video games before.
I know.
And then, you know, she actually is a gamer.
Yeah, it's
and
only
she
been a
thinks
couple of
the
years.
column's kind of lost its original purpose.
Yeah.
So one of the ideas I suggested they could start doing, because Mike's also wrapped up his Quantum Geek column a long time ago.
Yeah.
I suggested that they could try to pick up the D&D podcast idea, but
Ooh.
they didn't actually. I don't think they're going to do it. Somebody should.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down for that.
For hosting it.
For being part of it.
Yeah. See, that's the problem. I think we have a lot of people who would want to be a part of it, but I don't think we haven't found someone who wants to like DM it, record it, edit it, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of good potential in that. Maybe someday. All right, new topic.
Yes. Oh man, this hour is already 20 minutes over.
Wow.
It's like 1/30th of the whole podcast is already over.
Yes.
It's happening
There's
so
only
fast.
9 hours and 40 minutes left, Jeff.
I can do this.
do you have your giant bottle of Mountain Dew that you were telling me about earlier?
Not yet.
Do you have that ready?
No? Well, okay, it is in the refrigerator, but I haven't brought it out yet.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know. I can't.
I
I can't drink soda in the morning. It's weird. It seems strange. It's all
What
sparkly.
about coffee?
I'm not really a coffee fan, but I could potentially drink coffee. I do drink tea, always in the morning.
Okay, I have a topic. I have 3 Post-it notes filled with topics, actually.
Wait,
so
wait.
I'll just pick
Christian just posted in the chat. Maybe we
Oh,
should.
put the freaking ads.
Oh. No, I was just begging everyone.
How do I turn the ads off?
You can't.
I'm gonna send an angry letter to somebody.
Maybe if GameCola ponied up for the pay version of Ustream.
How much is the pay version of
Nope.
your stream?
Probably more than it's worth it for a site that's going to do one live recording every like 6 months.
Yeah.
Is it $5 a year? Because I'm in for that.
I'll look into it after the show.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We have a topic.
We have 2 topics.
Yeah.
2 very valid topics.
Ponycorns.
Is that like candy corn?
I don't know. And small girl just wants regular old unicorns.
Yawn.
I guess the
well,
real topic is then unicorns versus ponycorns. Who would win in a death match?
Yikes. What is
Ponycorns just smaller
Whoever's holding
unicorns?
the-
How would they win?
They have easier access to stab their horn into the unicorn. The
Well,
unicorn
has
to
the
duck down.
ponycorn developed the horn yet, though?
Yeah, is
Oh,
it
they're
more
just
tiny and
Well,
weak?
Ponies aren't like baby horses. They're actually like full grown. They're their own animal.
Okay, well, that's
That's
But
what
they're
I
tiny.
thought, but
But they're tiny.
they're too supple. Wait, how what?
Well, now they're saying that they are baby
This is
unicorns.
kind of sexy.
I don't think Sean S52 knows what he's talking about. To be honest,
Are you
I don't
you're
think
challenging
he's up
him on
on
his ponycorn
cryptozoology.
expertise?
I am
This
challenging
isn't
him.
going to end well. This is not going to end well.
Challenge. I think it ended.
I think the unicorn could probably just eat the ponycorn.
Unicorns are vegetarian, possibly vegans.
Well, plus, as we discussed before on the GameCola website on the comment section, unicorns can actually fly, so they could just fly right away from fly out of the range.
Unicorns cannot fly,
They can fly. They have wings.
not unless those are Pegasi.
Some varieties of unicorns have wings and they can fly away.
Only
Those are the ones that are
horned
half
Pegasi.
Well,
Okay.
how do we know that's not what we're talking about here? Nobody
We're not
specified.
talking about horned Pegasi.
What is the difference
What-
between a unicorn that can fly and
Yes, thank you,
Pegasus.
small girl 23. Unicorns cannot fly unless they're half Pegasus.
But okay,
Wait, maybe they have to be full. Because if they're half Pegasus, maybe they only have one wing.
Are unicorns smarter than ponycorns? Because I mean, they could also just invent a rocket pack of some kind, a jet pack.
Obviously not, because they're extinct.
They're not extinct. What are you talking about?
They are totally extinct.
But
You're
they don't have
totally
thumbs. I don't think they could build
Okay.
anything without thumbs.
All right, I'll accept that argument.
so the GameCola podcast, the 10-hour Podtacular.
Welcome to unicorns.
Off to a good
10
start.
hours of unicorns.
Yes.
Wait, but how many of those 10 hours are for ponycorns?
Well, I believe later we're going to have at least one segment where we're just accepting listener call-ins, and I fully expect that to be entirely about unicorns.
Yikes.
Come for
Think
the
this
video
happened.
game, stay for the cryptozoology.
Okay, I'm going to one of my topics now.
Okay.
You cannot stop.
What is it?
Okay, games of the year for 2012 so far of games that have only been released so far in 2012.
Yikes.
What game?
I think, Jetty, you will be the perfect, yeah.
Where's the list of games that have been released this year?
Wikipedia.
Oh.
I mean, I can
Look
pretty
at that.
Thank
probably
you.
guarantee you that Wikipedia has list of games released in 2012.
Yeah, Wikipedia. That's where I looked up all the games that came out in 2011. So I'm sure.
Right. When we were putting together the year-end awards list last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wait,
Right, so far,
if we're talking about games
ahead.
that are coming out in 2012, isn't this a perfect time for Psychic Eric's Psychic Super Thumbs?
yeah. Yes, Eric, can you please tap into your powers right now and tell us what the game of the year is going to be?
We're gonna hold you to this.
If you're wrong, we will shoot you.
What?
We're totally going to remember what you said
Okay.
here 8 months from now.
And you will die if you get it wrong.
Yeah.
What is it?
Mass Effect 3 is the only one I could think of.
Oh,
It's
wow,
already
that
came
came
out.
out this year.
No. Boo.
I heard that game had a really good ending.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
NFL Blitz.
That came out last year, Matt.
Gonna be the
Or did it
seagull.
come out?
It
Didn't that come out in, like,
it says this
1998?
year. It came out for PSN and XBLA this year in Q1.
Okay.
Also, Final Fantasy 13 2. Nobody at all.
Nobody, no.
Nobody.
No.
No.
Sonic the Hedgehog CD
Whoa.
came out.
Is Matt Jonas in the chat room? I think he'd vote for that.
Puddle, anybody?
Well, there's one game that I've played so far this year that I think has a real possibility. Actually, two. The first is based on Sour Patch Kids candy, and it's called World Gone Sour.
Huh.
This is a real thing?
This is a real thing. It's on Xbox Live and PSN, and possibly PC as well. It's Little Big Planet, but where you play as candy, and it only costs $5.
Is this made by a candy company?
I would suggest that the candy company had something to do with it, perhaps.
Is it like the Doritos game, Paul? Is it like the Doritos game?
Wait, what?
Yeah, except you have to pay for it.
Wait, what about
What?
And
Oh,
therein
the
lies the problem.
what about the Skittles game? Wasn't there a game?
Dark
Yes.
guy.
Oh. That
Oh
game
yeah,
was
the Simpsons arcade game comes out.
yes, that's already out. I
Oh.
beat it. It took like
Oh.
20 minutes. Yeah.
We should all know
Didn't
because we
realize
have
they
2
come out
reviews
yet.
of it.
Yes. We've already reviewed it twice. It's
Tales
funny
of
how
the Abyss.
it's funny how much easier the Simpsons arcade game is when you have infinite lives.
Huh.
Yes, when you don't
Crazy.
That doesn't make sense.
when you don't have to go beg your mom for quarters.
That would never make a game easier.
Yes. Surprisingly, it makes everything pretty simple. But no, so right now my votes are for World Gun Sour, and my other choice right now, Diabolical Pitch for the Kinect. Anyone?
Nope.
Uh,
Now, what's this one about?
Nope.
It's made by Suda51, and
Oh.
starring a retired baseball player who I believe is sent to hell and has to throw baseballs at demons in order to get his pitching arm back.
Huh.
Wait,
That makes
So
sense.
it's kind of like it's an on rails baseball thrower.
but
So like,
Interesting.
hold on.
yeah, it's actually a lot of fun. Like I it's very challenging too. I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I'm getting into games where they get me up and moving around. Like I really like this and that game with the skeletal cowboy that came out for Kinect last year. Gunstringer, yes. Thank you. I mean, they're like actual video games for the Kinect.
I'm just reminded of
Huh.
like Base Wars and some of those other like.
Yes, but this really takes the baseball out of baseball, though.
Well, so did Base Wars.
But baseball's
Good.
wonderful.
Fair enough.
That's a good thing around here.
Yes.
Yes, we like
What's
our
wrong with
sports
baseball, you
games as
guys?
possible.
So
Oh,
that
no. There's
actually
another-
reminds me of Lollipop Chainsaw, which will be the
Yes.
greatest game that has ever happened in the history of the world.
It's not even out yet.
Yes, I know, but it will be out this year, and it will be the game of the year. It's my prediction.
You think it has a better chance?
If only I'm voting, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I'm not sure when the last time that you voted for the game that actually won was.
Well, it's not my fault. People at GameCola like bad games.
Oh, wow. Wow.
It might have been the year Dot Hack won Game of the Year.
How did that happen? I thought I was the only one who's ever played that game. Any of them. There's some new ones supposed to be coming out, I think.
That's right, yeah. Maybe that's Game of the Year.
I don't think it's this year, or in the United States anyway.
What about Diablo 3? We were talking about that earlier. Game of the Year material.
It's really good. Really good. I would vote for that, probably.
That's actually is coming out for real this year, right?
Yes.
May
Gotta be pretty
15th.
close. Yeah.
Look, if Duke Nukem
Cool.
Forever can come out,
May 19th.
Oh, God.
Yeah, anything can.
Wow, that was a deep cut, Matt. I like WWE reference from like 5 years ago from a storyline nobody remembers.
yikes.
Yep.
Well, apparently somebody
Not even
does.
Kane. Ugh. I watched an episode of that recently, accidentally.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
No. What's his face? Brock Lesnar came back.
Yes.
And I was confused because I thought he was in the UFC.
No, he had to retire from UFC, I think.
Oh, because no one liked him.
Intestinal gut injury or something.
Also, he kept
Yeah.
losing.
But yeah,
Of course
in
he does.
that same episode, I don't know if you saw Matt, but the A Train also came back.
The A Train, Albert
Prince Albert, yeah, Albert. He made his
from
big
TNA.
return. Not from
I didn't
TNA.
see that. I turned it off before then.
Oh yeah, the A Train made his big return, long-awaited return to the WWE.
Huh? Wow. Is Test there?
Test is dead.
Dead. Oh, right. Oops.
Wrestling, it's always. So about video games.
Yes. There were some
so-
wrestling video games.
Guild Wars 2 and Borderlands 2. They're two other games.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
yeah, Borderlands too.
Yes.
Christian, you I believe you played some Borderlands 2 at PAX East. Is that correct?
I did. They
You witnessed
didn't change much about it, and I'm perfectly fine with that. It was really fun.
Awesome.
Cool.
That's also Game of the Year.
I've actually been playing the original Borderlands lately.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, I have some friends who I
That was
see.
made this decade, though.
Well, okay,
It's relatively new for you, Jetty.
it wasn't my decision to play it. I have some friends who I go and I visit on the
Was it worth
weekends,
time?
and we wanted something that we could do together that wouldn't require like constant interaction. So we're like, well, let's play Borderlands. So then every weekend I go over and I play Borderlands with them.
Oh boy. What do you play it on?
PlayStation 3.
Huh. You should add people, namely me and Eric.
Uh-oh. Then we could have...
we have a topic. We have a topic from the fans.
Wait, sunglasses and smiley... Wait, oh.
No, after
Wait.
the sunglasses.
This is Small Girl 23-1. Is this a real Small Girl 23 or a Small Girl
No, this is
23
a
in
fake.
pop?
This is a fake. Don't listen to it.
I mean, it's not talking about unicorns or President Obama or anything.
Let's go back to the real small girl and talk about the real small girls topics.
Unicorns?
Favorite?
I don't think this is a real Small Girl question. It's coherent.
You're right, it's yeah.
No, this is bullshit. Favorite video game romances? Go.
Phoenix Maya.
You took mine. That was mine,
Yes.
and then you took it.
Well, Paul ain't come up with a new one. Go.
What other video game romances are there?
There's
Oh, I know.
zillion-
In Lifeline, the player and the character.
No, bullshit. He's dating Naomi.
No, yeah, well, you didn't beat the game, did you? You don't know what happened.
No
to
one beat the game.
I'm just saying, it's possible that Naomi doesn't make it.
It's not
Are you?
possible.
Is that a
Add-
spoiler? Sounds like
I-
a spoiler alert.
It is not a spoiler. I did not say anything definitive. I just suggested that it's possible.
Sounded pretty definitive.
So,
It isn't possible. So they did bond in that scene in the bathroom.
That is
Oh
my
my.
favorite video game romance, besides Phoenix Maya.
Right.
so
Eric?
I'm thinking that there's somebody in here who likes, was it Cloud and Eris?
Tifa.
I'm pretty sure it was...
No, it was. I thought it was Cloud and Kate Sith.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
No. No.
I mean, it's
No.
clearly canon.
Yeah. I've seen
The
fan
only
fiction.
possibilities are Cloud and Tifa, Cloud and Aerith,
Cloud,
Cloud
Barrett.
and Yuffie, Cloud and Barrett. That's the only possibilities.
Wait. Cloud sounds like.
And
a
I'm only
slut.
throwing my hat behind Cloud and Barrett.
Well, that's possible, because we all saw the golden saucer. We all saw what happened.
I missed that.
Or no,
I didn't see
something
that happen.
happens. Anyway, Eric, favorite video game romance?
Hey, Zelda and the Link.
Well, excuse me,
Well,
Well,
princess.
excuse me, princess.
But who's Link? I mean, do you mean Zelda and the princess? Is it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Isn't Zelda the princess?
Zelda is the princess.
No,
the main
no.
character is Zelda.
It's the Legend of Zelda.
Duh.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Legend of Zelda. So,
You're playing
Yeah.
as Zelda. Come on.
Who is the princess?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
going on?
don't listen to
Legend
Matt. He
of
hasn't even
Zelda.
played any of the games.
You don't call Dragon's Lair the Legend of Daphne.
What is going on?
I do, but
I always thought it was weird that they didn't give the princess a name, though.
They did give her a
So
name, you sons of bitches.
So
They're
who
really
would
confusing.
Metroid
They
go out
call
with?
her Sheik sometimes, don't they?
Yeah, Sheik. That's
What?
it. That's well, only in the later games, though. I don't know if it's the same character.
They decided to name her later.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like they took away the name of Princess Toadstool and made her Peach.
Yes.
Yeah, which
okay.
is weird.
Good. We solved that mystery.
But I mean, again, who would Metroid go out with?
Oh,
There's no such person as Metroid, damn it.
Metroid. Well,
Can
Wasn't
we
it-
cross?
wasn't it in
games, or
Other
does it have
M?
to
Wasn't
be
there
in
like
that
a really
game?
strong male character that Metroid was going to get with? I think that was true.
Okay, that is just offensive to all womankind.
Well, I mean,
Christian
that game
Porter-
showed us that
Favorite video
Metroid.
game romance.
The game showed us that Metroid is just not, she's a very weak character. She's a weak person.
Yeah.
She needs a strong
Christian
man.
Porter-
Shows the true nature of Metroid.
Yes.
Save us with your favorite romance.
So, should we actually answer the question that was asked?
No, we're not listening to fake small girl ever. My favorite video game romance is Ikumi, Mitarai, and a toilet from Water Closet.
Uh,
you're a terrible human being, Matthew. Terrible. Terrible.
I mean, I guess it's canon.
It is.
Only in one of the
She
endings.
does love that toilet.
Yes. For any of our younger listeners out there, never Google that game. Do not do that. Don't.
It's too late,
Water
Paul. They're already
Closet.
lost.
Does anyone else
You
see that
put
there's
it
another
Water Closet.
small girl impersonator?
The Forbidden Chamber. Look it up.
Stop
Do
it.
not do that.
Don't do that.
No, just
I
go
will
straight
provide
to
a-
Google Images.
I'm just gonna put a blanket
I'm gonna
statement that you
provide a
say
link.
you should never do anything that suggests that you do.
No, you should
Go to
do it.
Google Images, but make sure you turn off your safe search.
You
Do we
never
have a
want that.
tutorial for turning off safe search?
You should particularly not do that at work or school.
Especially at work or school.
Well, you should do it at school because then more people will know about it. Jeez.
And
Share
whoever finds out you were going to it, tell them your teacher told you to.
That's right.
Teacher that you really don't like.
I don't think any of those things are good ideas.
What do you mean? We're all good
Yeah.
ideas here at GameCola.
There's a second imposter.
Where can the real small girl please stand up? Sorry, I don't know why I did that.
Ignore
Earl
the
removed.
fact that the link I posted also says NSFW.
Well, I'm also ignoring the
It's a
fact that it
URL
says Earl
removed.
Yeah,
removed.
no, I fixed it. Type it in again.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
There was an option to not allow URLs, and that was set by default.
Because-
there it is. Don't click on that.
It's because they would put in links like this one probably is why that's a feature.
This is
already
to our
regretting
actual
this
internet website.
Oh well, it is
Yeah.
to GameCola.
Right.
I believe that's GameCola After Hours.
So really, only go there if you're a child. It will teach you new things about the world and life.
There. Happy Paul?
Things
I
that
am very
really
well.
don't-
I'm happy that Tifa fan was able to jump in and add that disclaimer.
Yeah, happy about that.
I'll give Tifa fan a lot of credit for that.
For the record, my wife saw me reading that. She did not divorce me.
Okay.
Wow.
I think she
Impressive.
thought I should get
Good
that
job.
game.
She is a keeper.
I think you two should play it together. It's really a couples game.
Yeah, it is.
It's a
And
bonding
then
experience.
later on, we can reenact to let ourselves grow as a couple.
It's a game about pooping on people, just so everyone knows what we're talking about.
No, it's not exclusively about
It's
pooping on
exclusively
people.
about pooping and peeing on people.
It's also about
No,
love.
that's not. It's in depth. It's more in depth than
There's-
that.
No, it is not.
We all read the review, Matt.
It's a deep game, like Duck Hunt.
There's a lot of there's a lot of intricacies that go into the pee and the poop that you just don't know unless you play it.
Really, really deep characters, engrossing story.
It's actually a
Right.
commentary on Japanese
things are not.
society. You have to kind of, understand a little bit about the culture before you can really grasp the game.
That's certainly true.
That's romantic.
A lot of pee in Japanese culture.
There's so much romance in it. At the very end, the last scene of the game, you hide a wedding ring in a log of poop.
It's true.
Is
Don't
that
ask
actually?
they got it out.
Can we change the subject?
There might be a mod.
So, new topic, guys?
Okay.
New topic?
First of all, we got to figure out which one is the real small girl. Can we eject all the fake ones out of this?
Well, I don't know which one. I don't know who the real one is.
We're just gonna have to get rid of them all. Sorry.
I don't want to risk losing the actual small girl.
All
I don't-
gone.
She's an important
We're like
Sarah.
game FAQs.
Yes.
We don't take kindly to impersonations.
You're only saying that because at one point there were like 8 different people trying to impersonate your account.
So I would use a greatsword.
Yes. The question, which was, if you were in a video game, what would be your weapon of choice?
Yes. That's a good question.
I mean, there's only one real answer. Keyblade.
That is a wrong answer, Paul. Wrong answer.
Oh,
Wait, what-
someone needs to be burned.
Gun sword?
There's actually
Or
someone
Gunblade?
in my town who cosplays as Sora every single day and just goes places and shops as Sora.
Yikes.
Don't laugh, he's
Wow.
mentally retarded. That makes you bad.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Oh. Does it really?
That-
I don't know. I'm
sounded-
still
that-
laughing.
That
It's funny.
doesn't make it a good idea. Just because a mentally retarded person does it doesn't mean it's a good idea.
No, I think it does. I'm going to copy that idea.
And it makes everyone else a jerk for not telling him that. You gotta tell him to cosplay as different characters every day. Otherwise it gets tired and boring.
I just think that the Keyblade is an incredibly powerful weapon. It can open doors. You can bonk people on the head with
Yeah,
it.
you're done. You're done what it can do with open doors.
Only open very large doors too, but there's a lot of potential there. I think maybe a key.
It's like a regular key. It can
Maybe
only
a key
open certain
dagger.
doors.
Use keys to open doors?
Maybe a key gun.
Maybe just get rid of the key part at that point.
But is a key gun a gun shaped like a key or a gun that shoots keys?
I was thinking it would shoot keys. And then I was trying to figure out the physics behind you shooting a key into a lock and then having it unlock.
Huh.
I don't think that'd be a very effective gun.
I don't think it'd be a very effective key either.
Key.
Actually, I'm reminded of this weapon that I saw in an Xbox indie game, whose name is escaping me at the moment. But that game had a present gun.
Wait, is this
It
the
did not shoot presents.
Wait,
It
Oh.
shot wrapping paper that automatically wrapped itself around a present.
was this the Elves Save
Interesting.
Christmas game?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. I reviewed it in minus the pudding a while back.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the gun hat in Little Big Planet that shoots cupcakes.
I can't. Okay,
Or whatever you want, really.
I haven't played Earthworm Jim 2 in 12 years. Wait, longer. 14, 15? But I remember that it had some sort of house gun. I don't remember what it did, but it was shaped like a house, and it was very powerful. I remember that much.
Seems like it'd be quite awkward to hold that gun.
Well, Earthworm Jim also had a weapon that was just Earthworm Jim.
That's true.
Like,
The whip.
would you like? Yeah, I was gonna say, would you like to be able to pull your entire body out of your clothes and hit people with it?
No.
I tend to only pull parts of my body out and hit people with them.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
damn right.
Okay.
Same page right there, Christian.
Yes.
I don't think this.
You're gonna go play Castlevania with
I
that?
don't think.
Should age gate.
Damn right. I'm gonna upgrade to a chain whip.
Or how about Pitfall?
Oh my. That's not legal. That is not legal at all.
We're off to a good first hour.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so who answered the question? Paul answered officially. I answered. Who needs to go?
Me.
What's your or whatever the question was.
What weapon would I use?
Yes, if you were a
Yes.
video game
If
character.
I were in a video game, I don't know. Something that would damage things significantly.
Rapier it
Good
is.
choice.
Sure, that works.
Sounds like he wants a Keyblade.
We go with Rapier because it's kind of what the default is for most of the Persona games.
What about Eric?
Anyway,
What's your weapon of
Eric.
choice, Eric?
It would either be an assault rifle or a scorched sword, because
Oh,
I think assault rifle would pretty much kill anyone with a greatsword, though. So
see, it's funny you say that because I'm playing Persona 1 actually, and there is a character who uses both of those weapons.
Wow.
Simultaneously?
I think someone needs to go read.
Yes, simultaneously.
Needs to go read TV tropes because I believe there is one. Never bring a gun to a knife fight.
As made popular by Indiana Jones 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Indiana Jones 4. I thought we agreed that no one was ever going to talk about that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about with this Indiana Jones 4 stuff.
There's only
Well,
3 Indiana Jones movies.
It's a trilogy.
I think you're mistaken. There's Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, widely regarded as the best Indiana Jones movie, I believe.
So, Christian Porter, what weapon would you be if you were in a video game?
Does Blinks the Time Sweeper have some manner of time gun? Does that count as a weapon?
Yes. Also, the portal gun from Portal counts as a weapon.
Oh,
that does not count as a weapon. Doesn't kill
Yes,
anybody.
it does.
You can
It
totally
doesn't
kill
even
things
kill,
with it.
and
Have
it
you
can
played
kill
Portal?
people.
I played Portal and didn't kill much with it.
I have.
Well,
I've killed turrets with it. You can put one portal way up high and put one portal under a turret and kill it.
Yep, there you go.
But
You
are,
could do the
are
same with a
turrets
person.
truly alive? I don't know.
You could do the
They-
same
they
with a
can talk.
person, though.
They can talk.
You could go into some hospital nursery and do it to babies if you wanted to, if you really wanted to kill.
Whoa. Okay,
There you
I'm
go.
down then. Let's go do that.
Yeah.
And Eric, as someone who played Star Wars: The Old Republic, you should know better than anyone how alive turrets are.
Again,
can
I get this
CC
right.
them.
Oh, that's true.
So they must be alive.
And that robot did get really sad when we blew all those up.
Yep. Another ad?
Yeah, I keep getting them.
I closed the window and just had popped out the chat, so I don't get ads anymore, guys.
Well, here,
Well, I still see the chat.
That will perhaps not help the listeners, though.
Paul.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, Paul. You're gonna be on later in the podcast, aren't you? Oh yeah, you are.
Yes, I am.
Like-
I've signed up for 2 more hours, I think. Not in a row, but
Yeah. Well, I was gonna bring up a tender and poignant topic that we had come up.
well, we only have 5 minutes.
Yeah, so maybe
I can ruin that.
I can save it for later, or you can save it for later.
Okay.
So how are you pulling off this switch of people?
I'm
Are
gonna
people waiting already?
I'm gonna kick you guys out, and then I'm just gonna invite the other people.
At 5 to the hour, we will go off the air for a few minutes. Kick people off, invite
Okay.
new people in, and then start again. It'll be like recording 10 individual podcasts, ostensibly.
it's a lot of podcasts.
Yeah, and
I'm not sure yet how we're going to release them.
I say use magic.
yeah. Sorry, I'm
Oh, okay, wait.
One
We have
giant file.
we have a question from Real Small Girl this time.
Uh-oh.
I can tell because there's no extra numbers at the end of her username. Okay.
There are 2 of them.
No extra numbers, man. Come on. If an old man with a cane and a pregnant woman had a race, who would win?
pregnant woman.
It's a trick because the old man is just using the cane to throw her off. He has no leg problems.
Or the
I was
pregnant
thinking the
woman?
old
Extra.
man would hit her. The old man's going to hit her in the stomach with a cane.
Oof.
Yes, and then she'll go into premature labor, and then she'll not be
Yeah.
able to run.
You do
Good
not know
call.
that she would not be able to run. She would keep going. She is a
No,
determined.
she's done.
She's not done.
If she cares about her child,
As soon as that water sprays out of her, she's done.
I do think
Now,
it
if the-
depends on how long the race is. Like, I think a person could run, a half-mile race while giving birth. I don't think that's unreasonable.
small girl
Someone
already
really-
declared those of us that thought the man would win the winner.
But somebody, whose name I'm going to burn from my mind, has decided to mention Human Centipede 2.
Why would you do that to us, Matt? Why?
I didn't do it.
You
I
just
hate
did it
that
right
guy.
now. I didn't hear about it before. Right now.
I believe that guy will actually be appearing later on the podcast. Yep. That would be
Well,
former
that's
GameCola
good,
staff writer
because-
Brian Fanning.
Oh, Golden Boy? Damn it. Of course he would say it. Brian Vanek, who's written such great columns as Paul, go.
You learn something new every play, a game about
You
the
learn
educational
something
value
new
of video
every
games.
play. Yes.
He also wrote a
remember
variety of reviews for us.
Yes, good old Brian Vanek.
All right, guys, we have 2 minutes left in this call. Anything else anyone wants to talk about?
Better make it
You know,
count.
Eric, this is your sole hour for the podcast, so the stage is yours.
I don't need a stage. I'm good.
Nope, it's yours. You're on it.
But I don't know what to say.
What is your favorite GameCola moment from the past 10 years?
Well,
Right
no.
now.
Oh,
Yeah, this is great. Guys.
but Eric, you
Being
cannot have
friend.
that one. That was what
Also,
James
that
said.
time I didn't write that Barbie review. That was pretty great.
Yes.
That was my introduction to GameCola, I believe.
Was it really?
Wasn't it? I think it was. That was before I actually officially was writing for.
That's hilarious.
GameCola.
Yeah, well, remember you used to make logos for us too before you officially joined the staff, if I recall.
I did that. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, we had someone leave the staff under less than ideal circumstances, and then somebody forged a review under their name of Barbie, calling it the greatest game ever made.
I don't know who would ever do such a thing.
I had no idea it was a forgery, so I published it. I do regret this.
Do you really?
Of course, I would. I'm the editor-in-chief of GameCola. I cannot be letting things like that slide.
So, is it time
Oh.
to...
There's a quick question for Matt in the chat room. Someone wants to know where they can get a copy of Water Closet.
Don't answer that.
That is my wife.
This is entrapment.
That's actually my wife.
Oh, it's okay. Tifa fan answered for you. Jasper
Wait a
USA.
second.
Hell, you know I have my ways. I will get that for us. There will be much pooping.
And on that note,
Yes, this hour of the podcast is over, and we will see you in approximately 5 minutes.
bye everyone.
Bye. Thank you, Eric,
See ya.
Regan, Matt Gardner,
Bye.
and Christian Porter, who we're going to see in the next hour.
Yes.
And Paul.
Bye for now.
Bye. If I speak really loudly, can I hear myself?